When you hear six-speed wagon, you probably already are thinking of the Cadillac CTS-V wagon and not a 90s family truckster. And that is exactly why this car was made. Hi, and welcome to Pomeroy's Garage. Today in this video, I want to show you my 1995 Chevy Caprice Wagon that is T56 speed swapped. My favorite compliment for this car is always, "Wow, I never knew they made that in the six-speed." To which I always reply, they didn't. They usually say, "Wow, but it looks so factory." That's my favorite compliment because I love sleeper builds and OEM plus builds. I have mad respect for the guys that can fully customize a car, lift it, donk it, whatever. I love seeing those at car shows, but my taste is OEM plus and sleeper. So when they tell me that it looks factory, it lights up my day because it means I accomplished my goal. Now, if you're a wagon guy, a B-body guy, or an Impala guy, you definitely know about the prototype Impala SS wagon. What General Motors did is they grabbed a Caprice wagon, dressed it up as an Impala, and stuffed the C4's LT4 and 6-speed into it. So they did actually make a 6-speed wagon, but it was only a prototype. There's only one in the world. And at the time, in the 90s, it was used as a proving grounds car. So I think General Motors drove it for around 27,000 miles, which is a lot of miles. And then in 2009, when General Motors was going through a tough time financially, they actually sold off a lot of their prototype and concept cars. So now I think the car resides somewhere in Minnesota. A guy owns it and he brings it to a lot of shows. This car that I have built here kind of resembles that, but in a Caprice kind of way. So the first thing I want to do is actually go over the interior and exterior mods on this car, and then we'll get into the T56 6-speed and the 383 stroker. Now, the most obvious mod on this car is obviously going to be the Suncoast hood. I think the Suncoast hood makes the car look a lot sportier, gives it some more lines, and just makes it look really nice. They don't make the Suncoast hood anymore, but I do think they make replicas and stuff like that online. The second is the Impala SS front grille and the Impala SS front bumper. After that, we're going to have the N97 rims. This is again off the 9C1 cop car, like in my previous video. I think they fit the car really nice and make it look really OEM. Especially with that Chevy logo, it matches the whole car, and I think it looks really nice. Now, the interior is, in my opinion, where this car gets really, really good. The first thing you'll see is the 92 to 99 Bonneville seats. Everyone and their brother puts them in these cars because number one, they match the color because they're GM fabric, and they are so comfortable. Now, when you're sitting in the driver's seat, you'll see the Z28 gauge cluster. This looks so good in the car. You get a tachometer as well, and it fully functions, it works, but it looks factory like it's supposed to be in here. It is really the little things on this car that bring it all together. So as you can see, the Impala SS center console that has been SEM to match the whole other parts of the interior. And then also, obviously, the T56 6-speed. But this shift boot is actually part of another GM product, the C5 Corvette. Now, let's check what we have underneath the hood. So this engine is a 383 stroker with a Lunetti cam. It's with a full pipes exhaust with an X pipe. It has heads, springs. The whole mammo jammo was done on this engine back in the day. It has a little bit of a hot air intake right now. I have to change that because it's not giving me the most cold air I can. But other than that, I mean, it runs really great. It sounds amazing, and I love it for what it is. Now, before I put this car up on the hoist, I just wanted to talk to you guys quickly about the actual swap itself. Putting the T56 speed in here was so easy. And if you have a couple of friends and a Saturday and a couple of beers as well, you'll knock it out leisurely in probably 5 to 7 hours. You can do it by yourself. My dad has done it plenty of times, but that hurts your back, and it's more fun to do with your buddies. So get a weekend, get a couple beers, and do it that way. I used the F2B kit, so F body to B body kit. So you can use a lot of stuff from an F body. So I had a 1997 Trans Am, took the transmission out of that, and the F2B kit allowed me to use, mostly a lot of parts from that car and make it look like it fits in there factory. Underneath this car, here I got my little hidden hitch so I can still use it as a wagon. We have front and rear sway bars by Hotchkiss, front and rear shocks by Bilstein. We have updated control arms. Both of the mufflers are Dynomax. And I have my X-Pipe, my Pipes exhaust. Here is the T56 6-speed. It fits like a glove. It's beautiful. It's a lot of fun, and I absolutely love it. Up in the front here, we have the other Hotchkiss sway bar. The fans are out of a 9C1 cop car. Here's what it looks like underneath. Everything works. I want to say AC works. Literally everything works. Not a lot of rust. The next mod I want to do with this car is see how we have drum brakes right here. I want to switch that out for disc brakes. I think they're a lot better, better stopping power, and easier to change for me. But that will be the next thing I do. Hey guys, it's been a couple days since that last clip because I went out to go do a poll for you guys and, you know, have a little hook to the video, whatever. And unfortunately, I really screwed this car up. So here's my pipes, X-Pipe and everything like that. And check out the split in this 304 steel. It blew up. The exhaust literally blew up. And in here is part of the cat. So high performance cat up here must have blown up. There must have been a lot of gas in here. And I pulled on it in first gear. Whoop. Luckily, nothing up there, like nothing in the engine got hurt. It drives perfectly fine, it's normal. Yeah, this really sucks. I've been getting my 1975 Buick LeSabre convertible ready for Concours d'Elegance at Cobble Beach in Owen Sound, Ontario. I've been getting that ready, so I'm super dirty, and you know, I have no time to fix this right now, unfortunately. So it's gonna just stay up on the hoist until I can bring it to a shop because everything needs to be bent, put back in. I need a new cat. Luckily, that's the only damage that happened and nothing else really bad, but it still sucks. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hate that it had to end this way. You guys can't see a pole. But yeah, man, it really sucks. It's not something you want to spend your money on and not something you want to put your time into. But, you know, it's real life. Stuff happens and accidents happen. And yeah, I mean, it just sucks. But if you guys have any questions about this car, I'll do a part 2 on it later and when it's all fixed and the stuff that happens to it later. If you have any questions about this car, any questions about my Concours d'Elegance, everything I got going on with that, please comment down below. I love reading your guys' comments. I read every single one and try to reply to every single one I can. So, you know, it makes me really happy and it brightens my day. And yeah, so if you guys want to see more, make sure to hit that subscribe button and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.